Hello everyone and welcome back again for another build. This build is just kind of a boredom build. On the builds.gg site on the front page, one of the users, his name is Quick Hacker, he put up a little challenge to do a little Freecycle build. And basically it's if you need to build a computer, parts got to be free. So I was going to cheat at this and go out to my garage and grab some parts out there and slap together a computer, but I kind of own those parts, so I don't know that they would count as free since I already own them. So what I did was called up a friend of mine who I usually give a lot of these older parts to, and I asked him if he had something that he'd just give me for free that I could play with. And he didn't really have nothing except for this thing. And what this is an old VIA C7 chipset motherboard with embedded 1 gigahertz processor. It did have a 2 gig stick in there, but obviously 2 gigs won't work in this thing. That's not what the specs call for. I put a couple different 1 gig sticks in it, and the only thing that would show up, I mean, it would only show up as like 512 megs. So there's something screwy with this board, or maybe I just don't have the right brand of memory or whatever. But that's what I'm working with here, is a 1 gigahertz processor, a VIA processor at that, and 512 megs of RAM. It didn't have a hard drive. Excuse me. And originally, I was going to, pull one of my spare drives, something that I had on the shelf here. I did have, a Western Digital 10,000 RPM drive. And I was going to use that. And I thought, no, I'm not going to use that because this is going to be a cheap, the coronavirus is here. Let's just do something to kill some time build. So, what I did was I was checking this thing out, and inside here, if we can get down in here so you can see it, this thing is a little Transcend 2 gig drive that came in it with it, and it plugs into like one of the IDE ports right there. See that? And I'm like, damn, I've never seen one of them before, but now I have. But I thought, I wonder if I could do something with that. And I needed an operating system, obviously. And so what I decided on was Tiny Core Linux. Tiny Core Linux. It works, because this processor is just so slow. The memory is just such crap on here. Let me switch my keyboard here to the other drive, and we'll boot this up real fast. And I'll go to the VGA here. So I've got Tiny Core Linux installed on this. Now, this isn't the case that I'm going to use. I actually have that other case that I got from the little old lady the other day that was all cigarette infested or whatever. Well, I disinfected that, used some bleach on it and what have you, clean that all up. And so I'm going to use that case, and I got some other RGB stuff on my shelf. And I'm going to pull the board out of this one and see if I can cobble together a PC. Now, you notice right here that it's booting. It takes a little bit. Like I said, it's booting from the Transcend thing there. Not the fastest. I actually tried a couple different distributions of Linux on there. I tried Debian, that worked. Dog ass slow. I tried Lubuntu, that worked. Still kind of slow. Puppy Linux, I tried that on there, and I couldn't for the life of me get the damn network to work, so I just gave up on Puppy Linux. And then there's a couple other ones that I tried, and I would just get errors when I tried to install them. So I just I was about to give up, and then I went back to XP for a bit and tried that. And I thought, nah, I don't really want to go with XP. I'm going to try Linux one more time. And I finally decided to go with the tiny core distribution of Linux, which actually it's not bad at all. It's actually pretty snappy. I've got Chromium, Firefox, and NetSurf installed on here for browsers. These two are a little bloated, I would say, Chromium and Firefox, but NetSurf is actually pretty damn snappy, I think. There it is, loaded up real quick. I think I unplugged my network there. Try that again. But yeah, I mean, it works, so that was good. So that's my operating system. This web page is not available. I got to figure out what I did with the network there. But yeah, I did get it to work earlier. I think I just have a network cable unplugged or something right now. But this is going to be the machine that I'm going to use for my little free computer Freecycle challenge. So quick hacker challenge accepted, and I'm going to pull this thing out, put it into another case, and you're going to check out my build here. See you in just a bit. So quick hacker, this is for you. Here's my build. The case I used, again, was the one from the old lady. I cleaned it up a bit, and I actually painted this grill kind of a blue color. You can't really tell it because the fan's on it. Maybe if I back it up, you can see it. But I painted that blue just to kind of give that case a little better tone. Of course, pulled out all those fans that were in there. Those were all shit and cigarette smoke infested. And, I put an RGB fan there. Of course, I put an RGB fan there and back there. And then I even, for shits and giggles, even added a RGB RAM cover to it that is synchronized with it all. And if I get out one of these remotes from somewhere, I got a remote here. Where is it? Here's one. I think it's there. Okay. See if we can do this. They got the thing in it? No. I think it's got the... Hold on. It does work if I could find a remote. But, yeah, I can control the different colors and what have you on it. I might not have a battery in that one. Maybe I got one back here. Yeah, here we go. Here's one. Yeah. Here we go. Now it works with the remote. It'll change patterns and stuff like that. All synchronized. I mean, it's got to be synchronized. If I'm going to put RGB in here, right? It's got to be synchronized. But, there we go. There it's changing patterns. As you can see. This thing is such a piece of crap. It's kind of loud. That's because that little... See that little 40 millimeter fan right there? On these VIA boards, they got that. And I don't know that it's really necessary with this thing. I don't think it really runs that hot. But I did get my internet back up and working on this thing. Just to show you here, we'll click on this link. Obviously, it is a little slow. Actually, it's really slow. That's actually why I didn't put too much into this free build that I did, because this board's a piece of shit. It's even XP on it is just crap. I'm like, wow, I can't believe they actually sold these things back in the day. And so, I'm not even going to put this in the builds.gg database. I'm just doing this build just to have a little bit of fun. Totally not worth it, because I'm actually probably going to tear this down. Some of these parts I don't even want to waste. Like the power supply is kind of a throwaway power supply, but this board is such a piece of shit that I'm not going to waste it on this one. But yeah, that's my build. Hope you enjoyed. Not much to it, but I just wanted to show Quick Hacker this, that yeah, challenge me to build a free computer, yeah, I can do that, no problem. I actually have a couple more cases there. If I wanted to, I could build a couple more, but I'm going to save those for actual customers. And this one I'm probably going to gut out, and I'm going to throw this shit away, throw the board away and what have you. I mean, I'll save the good stuff in there, like the RGB stuff and the cable extensions there, but yeah, this thing is just a piece of crap. But it works. It is functional. It's got the really tiny Core Linux on it, which is kind of a nice operating system otherwise. Really customizable. I mean, like I said, I tried a couple different types of Linux on this. I kind of like this one because, you pretty much, it comes with nothing, and you're going to pretty much go and install what you want on it instead of any kind of bloatware. And so that's what I did, was just kind of installed what I wanted to do. And that was just enough to give it functionality, make it capable of surfing the internet. And that's about it. It's got no real use for anybody. I don't think it does anyways. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. I am going to have that build coming up with the Abco Encore case later in the week. And right now I'm waiting on some of the Spider fans that they're sending me for that one to finish that one up. Going to be a lot nicer than what this damn thing is. But I'll talk to you later, guys. I'll see you around. Bye.